Good morning. How is everybody? Hop on hashtag and say hello, say hashtag hello, gorgeous. While you're hopping on, there we go. I'm slowly figuring this out. We will do this yet now. Okay, now I have no idea to pin that. Oh well. It just disappeared on me. Oh, Lord, this is such a learning curve. I hope you can find me. I'm on my new page. Oh, there, now I do have it twice. Okay, so that's crazy. Oh, there we go. I'll delete one. Hey, I figured it out. There we go. Oh, I've got it twice. All right. Oh, now it disappeared. Okay, one more time. Sorry, ladies. I'll take one more second. Get this. Next time it won't be so bad. Okay. I guess it shows twice. Good morning. I hope you'll find me. I've moved. I had to create a Facebook business page, so it takes a bit of time to build a following, or to people to find you, your friends from over on your other page. So this morning, we actually still have lovely weather, but we have the forest fires have moved in, so that's made a difference with the weather. The sun, it's filtering out the sun, but I just feel sick for all of the people down south where the fires are. It's just keep them in your prayers. Aren't we wild? Look today, I curled my hair today. So today we're going to do that because many already have cold fall or start having cooler air. So we're going to do an end of summer going into fall look. And I'm actually going to do a smoky eye with a twist. While you are hopping on, I'm going to start with my primers. And the reason why we want primers is, I've got my eye primer. I wonder if I can get rid of the comments from showing in my face. Oh well, no, I guess I want the comments to show in my face. You just take very, very little. And this is the eye primer. And it's so that it's going to create a nice smooth surface, but also you will use less product. The product will grab onto it. You know, your eyes will grab the product better. You will use less product, but also it keeps your ear makeup in place. No more do I have it, halfway through the day you look and you've got all your eyeshadow pooled in the crease. So you're not going to get that when you use eye primer. And also throw on some face primer. I'm using the mattifying face primer, and it's not drying. The mattifying primer, and I just use one little squirt. It's wonderful because it minimizes those, it sort of fills in and minimizes fine lines, pores, and smooths out the skin, so that when you put your foundation on, you're just not all going to see all of your pores. So I just want to add a little bit more to my forehead. So this weekend, I took a one-day vacation. I was hoping we'd get to go to a spa, but my friend's cat was sick, so we're gonna do it again. But it was just wonderful. We were very, very safe. We ate outdoors. Good morning, Lynn. Welcome. I'm so glad you found me. I'm in my new Facebook page location. So I've just finished applying primer to my eyes, an eye primer, and now I'm just doing my face primer with the mattifying primer. And today is going to be an end of summer going into fall look, and we're going to really step it up a notch. So last week, or the last couple times, I showed you liquid foundations, and I just used one color to show you it's so simple, so easy. And now we're going to show you how to do 2 colors, and we're going to do a bit of a smoky eye. So it's going to be a bold look, but stick with me. I'm going wild with the curls today. So I'm going to start with Overt, and it is a matte brown. And there's another one. Now I just can't think of the name of it right now. Just slipped my brain, but it's more of a brown with a metallic, so it depending on the shimmer. But this one is a matte brown, which is, you know, being a little older and I have more lines, I don't want to go too shiny on things, so this is going to be the base. It's got a doe foot applicator, which makes application so easy. So here goes. We're going to do a smoky eye today. We're going to kick it up, and you'll see it's just so easy to apply. Don't be scared of the color. It'll all come together. I feel like I need music. I had an epiphany. Oh, actually, I want to do my little wing. I know it's a little awkward here. Sorry. I did practice this. I've not done smoky eyes before, so this is a learning curve for me too. But it is easy. So this is my second time and I can do it. Anybody can do it. So now, see if I get enough. Did I get enough on there? I might just make it a little higher. I had an epiphany. Well, actually, I'll tell you first. I went to Vernon, so I'm just going to take a crease brush, and I'm just going to smooth out the edges. It's really easy with liquid shadows. I don't think I got the angle of that quite enough. I'll just see if I can take it up. We drove to Vernon, and we actually drove through. Don't get scared, don't get scared. We drove through, she told me we were driving through what was at one time a volcano, and it was so lush and gorgeous. So it was wonderful, wonderful one day little vacation. I think I talked her ear off. Okay, I think I'll do the other eye now. It's gonna be wild. It's not gonna be wild, trust me, it's gonna all come together. And I had an epiphany. So when my husband was alive, I used to do, and actually pretty much my whole life, I've sewn clothes, and then when we got into camping, I would sew things for like, what do you call your camp stove covers, canoe covers. Then for when we built our house, I was sewing, you know, drapes, bedspreads, you name it. I wasn't into quilting. As a matter of fact, I thought quilting was insane. Like I had more time, you know, I had so much, I thought it was, ludicrous to take fabric, cut it all up into little squares, whatever, and put it back together. I'm trying to make sure I get them even. My eyes, I'm just gonna go back, give it a little smush here. So, I did this really easy yesterday. I think it's a little trickier when you're doing it live, right? So forgive me. So I really loved doing that. It was very practical. Then there was a new store opened up in town, a new fabric store, and she was out of town. And actually, I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. I think it might be a little easier to blend. There we go. I just had the wrong brush. See, the right tool makes all the difference in the world. Okay, now that's the base, and now we're going to go in with the color Reverend, and it's a pretty champagne, peachy champagne I'd call it. So I phoned her up and I asked her, I was looking for fabric because it was very difficult to find fabric. You know, beautiful silks, rayons, wool blends. And she said, no, she's just a quilting fabric. Well, I think I almost went, you know, and then I thought, oh, I got to quickly cover that up. She probably heard me. So now I'm just blending. You see, we've got a smoky eye going on here, don't we? And now I'll do the other side. So I was pretended to be interested so that she wouldn't have heard or maybe forgot or, you know, heard my groan. And so I was asking her questions. Oh, we have classes. Oh, okay, well, that's nice. And so she said, you know, we have classes that are starting on Monday evenings. And I said, oh, that wouldn't work for me. You know, and then that was it. So we had our little visit, you know. Then she was telling me all about everything. And then about 2 weeks later, she phones me and says, okay, I've got it all set. There we go. Don't be scared. Wait till the rest of it's all on. So there's our smoky eye. And so I'm going to top it up. We're going to add a little bit of liner. And I was going to do the dip and draw, but I believe it's still out of stock. So I am going to use find it here. Here we are. This one. It's just a regular eyeliner called Proper. Good morning, Annie. Don't be scared. Say hello, #gorgeous. We are doing a smoky eye today with liquid shadows, and that's the twist. It's with very, very easy. And I've just used Reverend and Overt. I believe it's, yes, Overt. So now I'm just going to apply a little bit of, it's called Proper. It's brown eyeshadow. And so it's going to line it, but it's going to be all very soft. And this is a great evening look. Although today I'm going to go grocery shopping, so I'm going shopping in my smoky eye. So I'm just going to add a little bit of brown eyeshadow. I actually like to do the liquid liner shadow, but I don't want to use something that's out of stock that you can't buy. This works great though, but it'll just give me a softer line. And so what I'm doing is I'm just starting with the front. I like to try to keep my eye open, and I know you're not supposed to pull it, but I have to because my skin is a little loose and I don't want it to be tugging. There we go. And then when I come to the edge, I go a little wider at the outside. And then I'm going to add a little bit of a line. So what you do is you don't follow your top eye going down. The line that you want to create is following your bottom eye going up. So you're going to add just a little bit of a tip following that line. And then you'll just join that. And what that does is then it's going to make your eye keep going up. Okay, now I'll do the other side. So she phoned me and said, it's all set. I have the class is all, or some women are willing to move over to the day that you're available, which was like a, I don't know, can't remember, Wednesday afternoon. She says, so that I'm going to do a class also Wednesday afternoon now. And this is what you need to go get. Well, I didn't have the heart to tell her I wasn't interested. So because she went and did all of that work, I went and picked up the list, went and bought the fabric, and I thought, okay, what's it going to kill me to take 10 weeks quilting class? So when it came time, I went there. She was out in the country, and I don't think I brought all my brushes today. Oh yeah, I did. I'm just going to take my brush and just smooth it to soften it. There we go. Wild and wonderful. So now I'm going to go on to foundation. And today I'm using, I've already done one tutorial with the spray foundation, and I've done one with the BB cream. So today I'm going to use the liquid foundation. I just, my little labeler with the colors. And so this one is what really brought Unique on the map. It's an awesome foundation. And this is a great one to start with for if you're looking for a foundation and you don't know where to start. This one is a great one. It's great for all skin types. It's a mineral based serum. So, you know, often you can see it's separated, but mine isn't showing because it's quite covered. So what you need to do is shake it first. It's what's so unique about it is that it's liquid, but it dries to like a matte powder. It's wonderful. It's about a medium to full coverage. So what I do is you pull the dropper out, empty what's in the dropper, and then you want to shake it up. It's buildable, so it will cover blemishes, red spots or redness, age spots. It's great for a good foundation. And it's while it's also concealing, it's helping your skin to breathe, so it's breathable. It's and you only need a very little. So I'm just going to make sure I shook it well. So I'm going to use the kabuki brush. You can also use, they do have a liquid foundation brush, but I'm just showing you that with one brush you can apply any foundation you choose. This is a wonderful brush. And so you just need, so I've already got my concealer on. Okay, you just need about 3 to 5 drops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll go for 5. And you just, like I said, look in my mirror, just dot it all over to distribute it. Okay, and then you just start swirling. And now the reason why, you might be wondering, why did she do her eyes first? The reason why is if you accidentally go too low or you make a little bit of a mess, you can clean it up when you do your foundation. But if you do your face first, and then you're going to be making a mess on top of your freshly applied makeup. And so this and the other reason is your eyes, actually the skin on your eyes are the thinnest skin in your body. And so when you apply foundation and then you're applying all your eyeshadow, it's quite heavy for your eyes. And so you don't need all that product. And if you want, I just sort of go over my eyebrows a little bit. And so we're just going to swirl this all in. Blend, 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 and down the neck. And I'm using the color Island. So when I went to my class. I got my fabric, went to my class. None of the other women showed up. And so there I was. She had like a little cabin, like a adorable little, she converted the shed into a fabric shop, and it was beside her house, so it wasn't in her house. She had a wood stove in there. She had coffee on, soft music. And there I was sewing all by myself because the other women didn't show up for 2 hours, all alone out in the country in this peaceful location. And it was heaven. And so I did my quilt. It was turned out beautiful. I gave it to my sister who lives in Africa as a gift. She's to this day loves that quilt. But it just fed my soul. It didn't matter that I was making, it was so creative, and it was an outlet for me. And it was just what I needed because I worked full time. I also was a caregiver when my husband wasn't well. And so he wasn't working. He was at home all of the time. And I didn't have any me time or time just to myself. There. So that's all I needed. If you wanted, you could go back and do a second coat, but it's really nice and even. Can you see? Not bad, eh? It's a good foundation to start if you don't know the liquid. Now, I'm going to go on to my brows. So I'm going to use today both the light and the medium. You can just use one. Generally your brows should be the color of your roots. But this is hair week, so those roots are going to be soon gone, the gray, right? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the darker one, medium. I like to sort of do an ombre effect, so I'm going to use the two today. And I'm just going to make my line. I can't talk or I'll bump. To clean up the edge. On the bottom, and then I'll do the same at the top, but I'm not going to go right to the edge. I like to keep that soft. And then I'm just going to do little feather strokes to fill in. Now I'm going to switch to the light and do feather strokes and blend that too. And then they have a spoolie at the end so that I can just sort of blend it out. There we go. Very easy. And it stays on all day. At the end of the day when I go, I wash it all off with my makeup remover and cleanser. Do the other side. And just that little bit of cleaning up sure makes a difference too. It sort of all goes towards, makes a person not look so tired. I'm finding when I posted last week, I did the 2 looks. Majority of people liked the number 1 with the makeup because you just look less tired. In the BB cream, there was very little, just the tinted foundation, which is the BB cream, blush, and it's fine. I love that look. That's what I'll do if I'm kicking around the house. And if you have to run downtown, you still look presentable, but you look a little more put together with the makeup. Okay. Done. How easy was that? Okay, so now we're going to go on to, I'm going to actually do this, I'm going to set my makeup before I do my lashes. Oh no, bronzer, that's what we want to do. What am I forgetting? Bronzer and blush. Okay, so I'm using, again, this month, the promotion, the kudos, they call it the kudos. The monthly promotion is one primer of your choice. They have one of three, one makeup brush of, I believe, 6 brushes you get to choose of. So if you're just going to get one, get the kabuki one. That's the one you want. So and they have the Glorious primer, the hydrating primer, or the mattifying. The Glorious is if you have normal skin, no issues, that's a great primer. The hydrating is if you have dry skin, that'll add extra hydration. And if you have fine lines and pores, then this one is a great one, the mattifying primer. So you have, in the kudos, you can get one primer, one brush, and your choice of one of six I think it's 6 foundations. Spray, liquid, which is what I did today, the stick, pressed powder, loose powder, or the BB cream. So that's in the kudos, which I've included in the bundle today. You can, like I say, if you can change the colors, because I put my colors in, but just say color match, and I will, if you're interested in getting foundation, just say color match and I will get you the right shade for you. And then the other items I put in are for the eyes, and you can take out whatever you don't want. But I'm actually really liking the smoky look. So now we're going to do, I'm going to use another foundation, the pressed powder, as my bronzer. And I'm using the color Voil. And this is going to add just some structure to your face. So we've evened out the face, taken away all the color, and we naturally have color. So I'm going to add some back, and this is just going to make it look, it's going to add the shadows, you could say. You know, our face isn't flat, we've got cheekbones. So in order to make my cheekbones stand out, I want to add shade below it because that makes it recede. And so that's what darker color does. It makes things recede, and that makes the lighter areas pop. So I'm going to apply bronzer to under my cheekbone, like right there's my cheekbone. So I'm going to apply just at the bottom of it, but not as far, not all the way into the dip, but I'm going to aim for right there, right up to my top of my ear on both sides. I'm going to add a little bit under my lip because that will make my lip pop out a bit more. I'm going to add some just on the edge of my jaw, not on my face, but at the edge of the jaw, and bring it down. So that will make that recede. And if you have any of those little, you know, it's just going to add, it's very slimming. And then the sun hits you at the top of your face, you will want that to recede. So I'm not using very much because it is a foundation, and very light hand. I'm going to aim from the top of my ear, following to the lip, you could say to the corner of your mouth, and then just going. So, and just a very light hand, I'm going to just sort of make a small line, and then I'm going to, it's a tapered blusher brush I'm using, so it's cut to do the work for you. And so what I'm doing is I'm swirling upward, keeping the bottom on, touching my face. And so it's not going to be dragging it down, it's going to be sort of swirling it up and blending it. Okay, I curled my hair today, so here we go. Now I'm going to add a little bit on the other side. Like I say, I just touch it a little bit, swirl it in the cap, take some of it off. Same thing on this side. Until I find my line, and I'm going to swirl. And then I've got a little left over. I like to do the sides of the nose too. And that's going to make your nose look slimmer. That's going to help make that disappear. So back to my quilting. So that was so wonderful. So quilting and sewing was my love. And I realized when Ken passed away, or actually when he was really not well, I wasn't able to quilt and sew. And everyone thought, you know, now that you're grieving, that sewing and quilting, I'd take it back up, but I never did. I couldn't figure out why. So when I moved here, I got rid of everything, and I just kept a little bit. Still not interested in sewing. And then on this trip, it came to me. Sewing and quilting is a very individual. Hey, gorgeous. Welcome, Linda. You found me. I went a little earlier today. Welcome. We're just doing bronzer. And I was telling them about the epiphany I had on this weekend when I was on my little one-day vacation. So quilting and sewing is a very independent project. And it fed my soul. I didn't have any me time or quiet time or an outlet for myself. So that's what sewing was. But now I thought, I'm alone all of the time. I don't want to do something that makes me just sit around doing alone all the time. And the reason why, I was like, why am I loving this, doing this? And it came to me, it's because it's an outlet. It's very creative. Get to play with different looks, but also I'm teaching. And so I'm interacting and have connections. Oh, thank you, Linda. This is the Smoky Eye. And you'll catch the replay. I did it with liquid shadows. That's the twist, to do like a smoky eye with liquid shadows. So we just did the bronzer, which I used a pressed powder foundation, and now I'm going in with a blush, and I'm using the color Supple, and I thought it was just a beautiful fall color to add to this look. So this is why I am loving, as terrified as I am, as nervous as I am, I'm loving playing with makeup, but doing this business. And I'm hoping you love it too. So I'm aiming for above. I'm not doing the smile and not doing the cheekbone smile, because when I stop smiling it drops. I'm going to go a little higher up. So I'm going just below my pupil to my cheekbone and just on top of what I just applied the bronzer. And actually, I usually like to stipple it on first. See, I forgot I was talking, because I get more control. And then I can blend it. So we're just doing a very soft. There we go. I'm so sorry the lighting is so bad in here. I'm so anxious for the table and my light to come. Because it sure makes a difference in natural light. And my good light to come. I ordered one and it's going to be a little lower down too. So I'm having to, because the lighting is so bad in here, I'm having to add these other pot lights or lamps, and it's just not great light. So now we're going to set this before I do lashes with the setting powder, which I just love. This is amazing. Not only does it blend your makeup, sort of mute things out, mattify things, but I use this, like, for example, this evening, I have a meeting this evening. So all I'll need to do is go and put this on. All my makeup will be just fine. Add a little bit of the setting powder, and it'll just freshen it up, and it'll look like I just applied my makeup. It's amazing. So I'm just using the setting powder brush to tap it off, and I'm just going to start applying it and just swirling to blend. Get a little more. I did my curled my hair today. I had the time. It was really nice. I went to bed early last night. It's been a while. Since I started doing this, I've not been getting to bed early. I had to create this page, and I tell you, that was just a lot of work. Once I get things set up, it'll hopefully be better. So my brain has been waking me up every night, and it won't shut off. So the last few nights I've finally been getting some sleep, and that's been wonderful. Okay. So just blending. Went really soft today because it's all about the eyes. So now we are on to, let's see what's left. Okay. Oh, sorry, that's noisy, isn't it? Okay, on to, get this out of the way, to the lashes. And I'm going to use the Twisted again. It is wonderful. And the other thing that I learned about it, it is the first mascara. It's got the same, oh, welcome. Hello, gorgeous. Welcome, Annette. I'm glad to see you. Found me on my new page. So I'm about to apply the mascara, and I found out that it's not only is it the same Epic Big Lash formula that Unique uses, but this is the first one. Not only does it have 2 applicators, but it also has ingredients in it that promote lash growth. So that's like, I love that. So I love using the small one first, because it goes in and separates and finds all your lashes. Okay, I want to get mascara on my hair. Going for the wild look today. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's the smoke. We did the twist with Smoky Eye today with liquid shadows, so you'll have to catch the replay. And please feel free to comment, ask questions, and share this video if you feel comfortable with that. So I'm going in first with the small one, I just love it how it finds and separates and identifies all the lashes. You can get into the corners, which is so nice. Okay. It's hard to see with the dark, isn't it? And now I'm going to go in with the larger wand. And this is a molded silicone brush. It's just unique of its kind. It's unique. And this will add the volume and the length. And so now I'm just going to plush up those lashes. So I'm doing this lovely, glamorous look, but then I gotta go grocery shopping. It'd be nice when my lashes they're slowly coming though. I cannot believe how they're getting thicker. They were so sparse when I took my lash extensions off, and they are coming. It's so nice to have lash. Oops. Okay. I did that on purpose, girls, just to show you how we'll go with that. We'll let it dry and then we'll go get it. That's why I love the small wand. Can get into this corner. And now, so with the eyeliner too, it does make your along the base of your eyeshadow. Hey, gorgeous. Welcome, Shelly. I'm so glad to see you. Glad you found me. I'm so sorry. I moved locations. Went a little earlier. So now I'm going back in with the, I like to re-separate with the small wand again. And now I can do my bottoms. We did the Smoky Eye today, and the twist is, it's with liquid shadow. And I've included the look in today's bundle, but I also included a link just for the lashes. If you just want the mascara, you won't regret it. I love this mascara. Okay, Do you like that little, see my spoolie? I can flick it off. It's all, yeah, it's almost dry. There we go. It's off. Go back in with my foundation brush. That was easy. So let it dry and then it just flicks off. Awesome. So now we'll do the other eye. How do you like the smoky eye? And we'll have to, it goes with the clothes. We'll come to the clothes. Hello, gorgeous. I'm so glad you found me here. It was a big day. So I explained my epiphany, why I love this so much. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing makeup tutorials instead of quilting and sewing? I love interacting. Oh, thank you, Annette. Annette says it's lovely. I appreciate that. I wonder how far the forest fire smoke will reach. Sounds like it's going to be nationwide. It's just horrendous. It's here, so I've already had to make adjustments from walking. I will go in with the larger one. So the last time I told the story about me when we went through a forest fire, only packing my wedding dress, and so in the end my girls would tease me because if we really did lose everything, all I had was my wedding dress, and there I would have been shopping in my wedding dress. So it's like I'm thinking, okay, today I'm going shopping, grocery shopping in my smoky eyes, claiming it. You will love it. Actually, I'm amazed at the compliments I get. Just makes the eye stand out. Now, to the lower. And I used, sorry, I've got my diffusers going because I guess it's not so much the smoke, it's the toxins and the chemicals in the smoke that they're carrying. So I'm purifying my air, staying indoors, except I am going to have to go out to get groceries. It's awful when you have nothing, almost no vegetables or fruit left. You have to go get some. Okay. Go in and redefine. I don't know, can you see? So there. Now, all I have to do, what am I missing? Lips. Okay. So today, I'm going to exfoliate. I love the exfoliator. I just want to get off any makeup. Because if you can apply makeup without getting it on your lips, you get a medal. There. And this is especially important when you're going to put a lip stain on. But today, it's similar. I'm going to, I love the liners. And so the focus is on the eye. So today I'm going to use a neutral lip. And I'm using the lip liner. And if you have trouble with bleeding, use a lip liner. You can then use whatever you want inside gloss, but the lip liner is water resistant, so you can drink coffee and it won't bleed. But when you, this will stop it if you have that issue, but I'm going to use it as lipstick. You can use it all over as a lipstick. So this is the color Prudent. Look at my little label. It's just a really lovely nude. And this won't go anywhere. If your lipstick doesn't last as long, it usually means that your body is acidic. But if you've got a more alkaline body, your makeup can last all day. So it's different for every person. It is like buttery soft. Just a lovely nude, eh? Eh? There's that Canadian. Let that dry a little bit. And I like to top it with a little bit of gloss, because I like gloss. But you can just go with the matte look. What do you think? There's our smoky eye. Now for the clothes, I included the link. Thank you. I'm getting, I've been buying a lot of clothes from this really adorable store called Pretty Cute Things. It's in Carmel, this, I started with the bralettes because with COVID, we're always sitting around, and I just thought, I don't want an underwire bra, but I want something cute and comfortable, and especially in the summertime when you're wearing your tanks. And so I looked high and low. I bought different ones locally. I bought ones online, and they were nothing. You couldn't find anything cute. She has the cutest bralettes, and they come in plus sizes. I've got one in every color, and then she also has another whole array with more lace. And so today I'm wearing it's a jumper, a romper, and it is so cute. My chair. And this, you actually don't need a bra with this. It's fully lined. It is so comfortable. It's full-legged. You can see, I wear this around the house. It is so comfortable. And this would be great for when it's, of course, when it's hot, or when it's not, because you can just throw on a sweater or something, and you're just good to go. This is great for going out for supper. I also pulled a couple things, just if you wanted this is another little top shawl she has, or a sweater. No, what do you call this? Cardi? That I think is just so feminine and adorable. And I got this one. You can tie it if you want. And this would be great to going out for supper, or I'm taking this if I ever get to go on another cruise. This is coming with me. But then to casual it down a little bit, I've got this sweater, all from Pretty Cute. And I'll just, oh, I know what I forgot. Let me just quickly set my face. Then I don't want to get makeup on it. Just take a moment. There we go. Totally forgot to put the setting spray. And so I'll slap this on. This is so cute too. And it casuals it down. And she's got a lot of sweaters made out of this mesh. So light and airy. And you could wear it off one shoulder, off both. And it's got the little tie here. Just wanting to show you that you can wear it down too. You can adjust it to wherever you want. I'll pull it down to show you. And so during COVID, she's letting 20% off. Just use the code L20, EL20. So there you have it. There's our going into fall, grocery shopping, curled my hair, grocery shopping, going into fall, end of summer, going into fall look, a smoky eye with a twist. This was fun, girls. I'm so glad you joined me. Oh, thank you, Shelly. This romper is so comfortable. You'll adore it. This was fun. I hate to say goodbye. You guys have a great day, and we'll see you again on Friday. Oh wait, where do you use the codes at? Okay, so if you touch the link that I gave, the box, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it. Right there. And it's also in the comments after. So I have all of the links. So I have it for the makeup with Unique, and I've got the bundle. So in that bundle, I've included the kudos, which is the one foundation, one brush, one of whatever they have, one brush and one foundation and one primer. And by the way, the foundation, this liquid I used today, the liquid foundation, it's available in, I counted, was it 19 colors? So say color match, I can help you pick the color that you want for any, and they're the same for all of the foundations except the BB cream, which is just, you don't need as many because it's a tinted moisturizer, but the same color is for all of them. So just message me or comment color match and I can help you with that. I also gave you a code. Oh, and in the bundle, I've also today's look included for the eyes, the 2 liquid shadows. So we used Overt, the matte brown, and the lovely Champagne and Reverent. And I included the Twisted mascara. If you want to know the other things I've used, just message me or comment, and I will give you the list of what I used. The clothing, I gave you the link to the website, and that takes you to prettycutethingscarmel.com, and you can use the code. Follow the instructions at the tab where it says shipping tab, and it will, shipping and refund tab, and it will also give you instructions for Canadians. Right now it's not working for her to go all through to payment, so you pick what you want, put it in the cart, and you basically take a screenshot and send it to her. She will send you an invoice that you can pay if you have your Apple Watch or PayPal. But that's at theirs where you give her the code L20, EL20, and you get 20% off. So I hope that answered your questions. So that link will take you to her site, and then you just use the code L20. That's for the clothing. So this has been fun. I loved my time with you, and I hope you guys have an awesome day and stay safe. Take care.